Welcome to the only daily podcast focusing on compliance news of the day. Each morning, start your day with a cup of coffee and Tom Fox, the voice of compliance, to hear about 4 of the top compliance, corruption, or leadership stories you will need to start your day. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network.
First, a word from our sponsor. The Daily Compliance News for June 10, 2023, the Don't Want No Stinking Compliance edition. And we begin with that story from the Financial Times as testimony in the ongoing Wirecard trial in Germany reported that former Wirecard CEO Markus Braun told his general counsel that compliance was crap, quote unquote, and unnecessary for the now collapsed German payments group, a panel of judges heard. The general counsel gave this statement, and when she was previously questioned about why the compliance team for all of Wirecard consisted of 1.5 people, and now you know the answer. Next up from the Wall Street Journal, in a very interesting article that takes a glimpse into the ongoing corruption around China's Belt and Roads program. It turns out that not only was China paying bribes out to get these contracts, but a state bank executive who served as a leading foot soldier was taking back kickbacks. One Dai Chuning collected millions in kickbacks from bribes that were paid out as China tried to expand its influence. This came about most interestingly in a Chinese court case, but it really lays bare the inherent corruption in the entire Chinese system and how they both paid bribes and now it turns out they received kickbacks as well to get these major contracts. Next up in the ongoing saga of the corrupt Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton, the FBI has arrested the alleged bribe payor of Paxton, a real estate developer named Nate Paul. He was booked into a Travis County jail on undisclosed federal charges. It's very unusual for the charges not to be disclosed, but the web around Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton seems to be increasing. And finally, a very interesting article from Harry Casson over at the FCPA Blog on the short seller Hindenburg Research and how Hindenburg Research uses basic due diligence to uncover frauds literally across the globe. Harry details the basic spade work that Hindenburg Research does before they issue a report and become a short seller. And it's a fascinating study on just how the basic spade work can help you in your compliance program. So take a look at Harry's article and have a great weekend. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network and a proud member of C-Suite Radio. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow.